most of y'all ears are gonna be up by the time you 35.
I mix at a level where I can still have a conversation with a person in the room. You fatigue fast when things are loud. I don't like to mix loud. Not saying I don't bump once in a while to make sure things are hitting right. I bring it down so low that only thing I hear is a snare and a lead vocal. If that's all I'm hearing, I know that those are in the right place.
What we're talking about here is a decibel level your ears can handle for a duration of time before you catch ear fatigue. For those who don't know, a decibel is the accurate measurement for sound pressure levels. We won't get too deep into it, but for layman term, let's just think volume. Now, the threshold of pain is somewhere between 115 decibels and 140 decibels. Basically, that means once you turn it up, you're gonna sustain some damage to your eardrum. It's instantaneous. That's not to say that a low level can't do the same thing, it just takes a longer period of time. So to give you a direct comparison, 60 decibels is about normal conversation level. If you notice, when you're having a conversation with somebody, you can talk for a long period of time before you start to lose some acuity in your hearing. The lower the volume, the longer you can listen to a piece of music. All that to say, if you constantly bumping your music, but when you turn it down, you can't hear all the little nuances, you your ears up. Did you know you start to lose your hearing almost immediately after you're born? That's assuming you don't have any hearing impairment. It's true, you start losing from the high frequencies down to the lower ones. So when your grandma, your granddad says, speak up, I can't make out what you're saying, it's not that they can't hear you, it's just that it sounds like a really bad McDonald's intercom system and they're having trouble understanding every single thing you're saying, like this here. And when you're listening to music at a louder volume, you're actually speeding up that process of dampening the higher frequencies in your eardrum. Now that doesn't mean you shouldn't be bumping your music, because there is some merit to that. You can hear some stuff differently at a low volume or at a loud volume. It just depends on what type of engineer you're sitting in front of. But start doing the engineer, the music, and your ears a favor and start listening to music at a lower volume. Because by the time you hit 65, I guarantee you're gonna want to hear more than just bass rattle. That's it, that's all. Tap in with me. You know I tap back. Peace.